Okay, well, I didn't speak against her because of her very first statement, which was just that she didn't even like him.
We really feeling you. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband.
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Right.
So she ended up getting with this man. If he fell for her BS, that's on the both of them. I'm not gonna say, well, she shouldn't have did this and she shouldn't have did that, because this world is made up with more than just one personality type. So all I'm saying is that, hey, she this was her decision, but this was his decision too. She even call this man a simp? I don't know. But whatever the case may be, people do what works for them. She did what worked for her. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because everybody has a different relationship. Everybody has different relationships. You do what you do with your wife because that's what works for you. But Viz might do something else with his wife that works for him. So all I'm saying is that, hey, this was her story. Everybody's got a different story, Hank.
Well,
Everybody's
I
not
think
the same. Everybody doesn't have the same perspective, the same outlook. Everybody's different and they do what works for them. She eventually said, hey, this doesn't work for me anymore. She started out wrong by doing this marriage with him, knowing that she didn't even like him.
well, yeah,
So
but Kelly, I think the problem here is that in
is
a
that I
situation
didn't speak against her?
for
Because
sure,
that's what
for
he just
I,
said.
I would definitely say that for sure.
But I'm
But
not here to
that leads.
judge people like that. I'm just here to analyze and give my perspective.
Well, no,
So
that's
if this
cool.
is the
I get.
great debaters, then I don't know. Maybe I'm on the wrong show.
Well, no, I get you on that. I understand that part, but I think that on the flip side, if it was a guy doing that, the women would expect for men to address the man. So more so, what we're hearing from the ladies is that, oh, I understand why she's doing that because she doesn't want to go through struggle love. That's essentially what
That's not what we said though, Viz.
To
that
be fair,
When I
Kelly,
get it,
hold
to
on,
be
hold on,
fair,
hold on,
Kelly
hold
never
on, hold on, hold on, hold
oh,
on,
okay.
hold on,
No,
hold on, hold
no,
on.
no,
So
no.
that is essentially what the both of you guys said. It wasn't really any time being focused on this is a terrible idea. This can
it
put
is a
you in a
terrible idea to just date somebody
right, but
without
I'm saying,
liking
but
them
that
and
part
using.
wasn't the focus. The focus was that we don't want to go through struggle love, so I understand why they did it, basically.
No, we're not
I
justifying
didn't
what
say
you
we
said.
don't want to go through struggle love, so I understand why she did. I didn't say that. So don't misquote me. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just start there.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I feel like when these situations do come up, I like even me as a girl when it's the gas, I do be like, Kelly, say something, but Kelly like, nah, if they like it, I love it. I feel like she's like that when it comes to men and women situations. She's just like, I'm
I
not
hear
gonna,
people out.
yeah, you don't really care. But how I feel about her, like I said in the chat before I came back on her, yes, I feel like she's a heifer. I cannot stand women like that. Those the type of woman. That's the type of woman. She'll be crying and stuff to get what she want, but not crying because she really emotional. Like she make it hard for women like me to really come in and just be myself, because then niggas gonna think everything that I'm doing that's feminine or whatever could be game. And then the fact that she left him too, and then she still like, yeah, it didn't work for her, but she still has the same mind frame. It don't even sound like she learned from the divorce that what she did was wrong. And then for him, I feel like a lot of men, he took on a responsibility that most men, I feel like, should take on. Like that he tried to be a leader. He tried to, like, believe in her and do what he was supposed to do as a man, just to show her like, damn, whatever your type is obviously not gonna get you this. So maybe you should change your definition of love. And that bitch didn't. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand when she was talking, it was irritating my ears so bad because it's not often that I hear women talk like that. And like, I ain't gonna lie, when I see them on my timeline, it don't pop up that often. Cause once I hear the beginning, it's next. I don't even want to hear what's coming afterwards, because I already know I disagree with. And I've been trying to just entertain things I agree with versus don't disagree with. But what's crazy is it just popped up on my timeline again before I came in. And
Okay, okay.
But I do
see,
see.
ladies, why y'all couldn't give a
But wait,
passionate reply like that? You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying?
you
That
why. Because y'all do men like that. When y'all hear what a man do wrong, y'all tell us like, okay, this is probably his situation, but y'all don't get on his ass.
but y'all
Y'all
get
do
on
not
our
get on
ass
his
though.
ass.
But y'all get on our ass though.
I
So
told you
that
how I am. I'm gonna do both. So I'm gonna come here and show you who I am. I was waiting for y'all to bring up a bitch I disagree with, because I'm gonna get in her ass, because that's not
I
cool.
personally don't think that he didn't know who she was.
That's what I'm
And
saying. I feel bad for him.
but no,
so,
y'all can't say that because when we say that,
because
y'all
I
feel
feel like
combated and
he knew who she was. It's hard not to know who someone is that you've been with for a number of years. And just like when we look on social media and we see these rappers with these models and they take all their money and they do all these things, and we was like, oh, we knew she was gonna do that. So it's kind of like they know who they get with. These guys know that. You know, if we know they're a simp, they know they're simps. We see them coming a mile away. People like me, Brittany, and Kelly, we're like, we could get a simp today. You know what I mean? But we value other things in relationships.
see,
Yeah.
but
I'm not, yeah, I don't agree with exactly, but I would never date somebody just for their money.
No.
I would never look at somebody and classify them as a simp and go after them and target them. That is not my MO. Never
Like
been
anyone
my MO.
on this panel would
I
do
mean,
that.
that's a
Think
different
about
type
how
of
much
but
woman
time
who
you gotta
Yeah.
spoke
waste.
in that video. That's
And think
not the same type of woman.
and
Yeah.
think about what time you gotta waste to do that. She said 4 in 100 men. 4 in 100 men. That's wasting a lot of fucking time. That's
Some
wasting a
people
lot of
have
time.
time to waste though.
Mhm.
That's true. Some people do, but I can't stand it because it make us look bad. And then when we start to talk about things that she's using as a weapon to get what she want, niggas don't take us seriously.
But maybe that's
I'm
why
only
he married her, because of the time, attention, and good sex. Maybe he was getting
It sounds like he
exactly
was
what he wanted.
insecure. Yeah,
man,
and that's and I do
I'm
feel
just
like men
I
got to
just
start
have to
setting
play
higher
devil's advocate
expectations for the
because
women they date.
every time a conversation like this comes up, and men will say, well, you knew the nigga was a nothing ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, before you cracked him raw. And it's still somehow on the man. But right now, instead of y'all, you know what I'm saying, putting the putting it all on the woman and leaving it there, is, well, he knew what he was getting. And but when it's flipped, y'all didn't know what y'all knew what y'all was getting, but y'all don't want to admit to y'all
I
knowing
don't think he knew what
what
he
you
was
was
getting.
getting.
I
I don't
stated
think
that
he
it was both
understood.
parties
I
in
don't
this
think he
situation.
understood what he was getting. I think she pretended to be this soft woman who could be influenced, that's submissive. I don't think she was she was transparent about the financial things, but she wanted transparency on how manipulative she was. I don't think she was transparent on that. I think women go in and they sit there and play this victim role, like, I need saving, I need help, I need you, and by you coming to save me, I love you and I want to be with you, knowing you don't even like this man. That's why he married her, because she did all the right things. She looked at his insecurities and she panned to him. Oh, he need attention. He ain't never had a bad bitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go, and that's why I can't stand him. Because when guys see me, as soon as they see me, and beautiful women, y'all understand, they tend to put us in this box like we automatically want something or we automatically need something. It's because the bitch is like that. For real,
What?
for real. For real,
I,
for real. And it pisses me off because it makes my job a lot harder.